Name is the One World Trade Center building, but many Americans call it the Freedom Tower. It has replaced the Twin Towers destroyed on 9/11. But while it may become a symbol for the United States, it can only be completed with a big helping hand from Quebec. Pierre-Luc Gagnon explains.
The first parts of the 137-meter spire has finally reached the Big Apple. With that, One World Trade Center will reach its 1776 feet height, a nod to the year the United States declared independence.
Today is a very momentous day. We're transporting from Port Newark to World Trade Center, the final leg of a long journey.
A journey that started right here in Terrebonne. The spire was built by two Quebec companies, the ADF Group and Metacore. ADF says it's very proud of having built a part of what will become the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. But the task wasn't an easy one.
Oui, c'est une fierté.
Yes, it's a point of pride. Pride we got through the project, especially because the Port Authority is a client that's notoriously difficult to work for, she says. She says the requirements kept changing throughout the 2 years it took to build the structure. The new tower had to be taller and safer than the old towers, while incorporating a complex design.
I worked in the first World Trade Center, and now I'm doing the second one. And this one is much, much better than the first one.
But the spire almost didn't make it out of Quebec before the seaway closed for winter. ADF and the New York Port Authority had a bit of a disagreement over price, a $25 million disagreement. ADF wouldn't ship the spire. The Port Authority sued, saying the spire was being held hostage. But it was all settled out of court.
C'est sûr que c'est pas la bonne chose à faire.
Of course, keeping the material might not be the right thing to do, but we're not here to lose $25 million. Now we have an agreement ratified by a New York judge. The last pieces of the spire should leave the Terrebonne factory next week. New Yorkers should be able to admire the spire at the top of the center sometime next spring. Pierre-Luc Gagnon, CBC News, Montreal.